Hi, feminine energy. I am doing a reading for you for the new moon in Libra, right? What I was getting before I started your video, feminine energy is focused in this Libra season on romance, partnership, love, right? Being sweet, nurturing, like romance, just love, right? I feel like you have, someone coming in here for you that is very sweet, very lovey, very nurturing, almost like wants to take care of you. I'm seeing it as like an emperor type here, right? Wants to put you up in a nice home, wants to buy you a new car, like somebody who's like really wanting to like take care of you, see you in nice things, see you have nice things here, right? I don't feel like it's like a toxic energy. I feel like you do have toxic energies around you, right? But the energy that I'm focusing on that's like positive, that is for you here, right? It's not a toxic character. It's not somebody who is like a taker either. Like they want to give, right? As much as they want to receive, they also want to give to you, right? I feel like this is somebody that you have a lot of things in common, right? I feel like you could be polar opposites, but I feel like you also have a lot of things like similarities, right? It's like same but different, right? It's somebody you get along with well, right? Like somebody who like knows your needs, right? Like who sees you, knows what you want, knows what you need. I don't feel like you have to even like open your mouth too much to like describe what it is you're needing to this person. Like I feel like they're very observant, right? I feel like they're very observant. I feel like they're like a couple steps ahead of you, right? I feel like they already like foresee a future with you, right? I feel like they're already like seeing you in their future, right? I feel like they could be I just saw the Knight of Cups. I feel like they could be like in preparation mode, like preparing their life. Like I feel like they're like clearing some things out here. I feel like if there was any like stuck energies, like past girlfriends, past relationships, past traumas, I feel like at this time like they've been kind of like working through that for you, because I feel like they're like almost preparing to like bring you in, right? They've been clearing out, and I don't think you realize this. I just saw the Page of Cups. I don't think you're really seeing all of what's going on behind the curtain here for you, right? It's like preparation season before like this partnership really like comes together for you, right? Dogs are barking. I feel like ooh, and there's heat. I feel like this partner that's coming in for you, I feel like they're very busy. I feel like they have a lot of plates. Ooh. I feel like they have a lot of plates going in the air. We have the Three of Wands. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this person that you're dealing with has like foresight. Like I feel like they're very business savvy. I feel like they're very good with planning with their goals, with the things that they're wanting, right? Like they're very strategic. They could have like strong Capricorn placements, strong Earth placements here. But they see what they're seeing. Like when they look at you, when they see your emotion, when they like their fire's lit here, right? Like when they're looking at your water, their flame gets lit, right? This is somebody who is preparing to, like, I feel like you're involved in their plans, whether or not they've even met you or not. I feel like you have a person out there in the world who has like all of your qualities on a list of everything that they want in a partner, right? And I feel like they're knowing and trusting and believing that like, the two of you will end up together, right? And so I feel like they are taking like necessary action to create a space for you so that you two can come together, so you two can meet, so even if you haven't met them, like when you do come in for each other, like there's that space that's open for you, right? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel I feel like they're seeing you as their wife. I feel like they're seeing you as like the mother of their children. They're seeing you as somebody who is nurturing and caring, somebody who is loving. I think they also see your worth here, right? Like I feel like they see the value in you, right? That's what I'm saying. I feel like they are preparing to, like, I feel like this is somebody like going out and buying an engagement ring here. Like I feel, yeah, they see how much you're worth. They see how easily you accumulate money here, right? Like they see the value that you add. They see that you have a higher perspective as well, right? And then we have the Knight of Cups. That Knight of Cups still came out. Yeah, I think they're preparing. It very heavily looks like they're preparing for you, right? They could be going out buying an engagement ring. I feel like they could be setting up like a nice date for you. I feel like they're almost imagining you like if they were to take you on a date, like if you guys were to like the things that they're wanting to do for you. Look at this card. I feel like they're preparing for the things that they're wanting to bring in for you here, right? This card does have water damage on it, right? Right? Can you see that around the edges? And of course, it'd be on the one card that has water damage. It's the Knight of Cups here, right? How I'm taking that today, I feel like there could have been a lot of like hurt involving love, whether it be with you or with them, right? And I feel like they're almost wanting to come in and like heal this, fix this, right? Yeah, I feel like they could be wanting to take you away somewhere. There's a horse back here. He looks like he's ready to go as well, right? They could be wanting to take you somewhere. They could be, yeah, I feel like they're heavily just focused on the things that they're wanting to do for you, the things that they're wanting to bring in, right? He has his shoes on, he has his hat, like he's ready to go, right? And then we have the Daughter of Swords. Yeah, they could be spying on you, right? I feel like they could be being very observant, could be like really watching you. Like I feel like I'm seeing like people playing like double dutch jump rope, right? Like it's like they're waiting for the right opportunity, like just to jump in. Yeah, I feel like you have, that's the thing. I feel like you have so many energies around you here. Like and here they are holding their truth. They're holding on to it pretty tightly here. I feel like they're just literally like waiting for like these energies to clear out, to clear up, to kind of make some space here, right? Like I feel like they're keeping an eye on you very heavily. You could be an earth sign feminine, or this is just how like they're seeing you, right? They're seeing you as like a mother, as a wife, as somebody that they want to settle down with, that they want to build something long lasting in like the material world, right? Yeah, I feel like they're keeping a very, very close eye on you. I don't think you even noticed that either. I don't think you noticed that. You're probably, yeah, I feel like you're aware that there is an energy around you that's kind of like watching out for you here, right? But I don't think you realize like how closely they're watching you, right? This is an owl here. I feel like they're hearing a lot more than what you're realizing, right? And I feel like they're seeing a lot more than what you're realizing. Yeah, I pulled that one. The Lovers. You could be dealing with the Gemini, but heavily I'm picturing this as, and it's, so I have two lovers in this deck, right? I have two lovers cards. I have one that, it's like a couple that are like in passion, right? And this one, it's two birds, right? And what I'm getting from this one here today, I feel like it's somebody that's mirroring you, right? I feel like it's somebody that, like, when you move left, they move left. When you move right, they move right. Like, I feel like it's the same but different, right? Like, same but different. It's how the light is reflecting off of you guys. That kind of creates like this illusion of difference, right? I feel like you guys have the same energy here, the same energy. That's what I'm saying. It's like the masculine and the feminine, and especially here, like where it's like emotion, and then you have like the masculine, right? We have water, and then we have fire, water, fire. I feel like it's very much like masculine. It's very much yin and yang here, right? Very much the same. I feel like if you act nervous around them, I feel like they act nervous around you. I feel like if you're happy and upbeat, I feel like they're happy and upbeat. I feel like, you know, like I feel like if you have different energies going on in your life, I feel like they have different energies going on in their life. I feel like you guys are going through very much the same similar aspects in life and how you move around each other. Even when, see, here's the thing. I feel like it's even when you're apart from each other, I feel like you guys kind of move similarly, right? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like, once again, the Ace of Pentacles came out after this Knight of Cups and the Daughter of Swords. That's what I'm saying. It looks very much so like somebody's like coming in and offering you something that they can grow and plant with in the material world here. It could be an engagement ring, could be, especially how like the roots are kind of like slipping around the fingers here. If it's not marriage, I feel like somebody's wanting to come in and like offer you, hey, do you want to move in together? Hey, do you want to, you know, go half on this? Hey, do you want, you know, I feel like it's somebody that's really wanting to come in and offer you something. They've been watching you. They've been paying attention. I feel like they're just kind of like waiting for the right time to kind of like jump in, right? Like, I feel like you go from the Daughter of Swords to the Lovers here. Like, I feel like this is them here, and they're just like waiting for like the right time to like swoop in and like go fly with you here, right? Yeah. They are observing you very heavily at this time. What is the Three of Wands here? We have the Page of Cups. Yeah. I feel like in the future, I feel like, oh, I'm all cheesy. I feel like in the future, yeah, you're gonna have somebody come in and like make an offer here, right? Yeah. I feel like the offer when it comes in, like I feel like you're just gonna be so excited, so happy. Like I don't feel like you're gonna really expect it. I feel like whatever this is, it's like holding, yeah, you're not gonna expect it. Like I feel like this is hidden from you. I feel like, yeah, that's probably why you don't realize that they're watching you so hard. Yeah, I don't think other people are seeing this either. I feel like how they're coming in, like it's gonna be like the impossible. It's gonna be a situation you could never plan. At least you couldn't, right? Like you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna expect it, right? I feel like this love offer, it's coming across, okay, this love offer is gonna come across as like the Page of Cups, right? It's gonna come across very, almost silly, almost like very lighthearted, not too serious, right? Kind of flirty, but it like really is like lighting up your heart chakra here, right? Like I feel like you're really gonna feel this like in your heart, right? Like you're really gonna feel this. It comes across something so light, something so, not that deep, but it is that deep. Here's the, okay, he's sitting on top of the water over here. Like, I feel like what they're presenting to you, what they're showing to you, you really can't see like the truth of what's really going on here. But this is how they're really feeling about you. This is how they're coming across. Like, look at his face. His face isn't even showing too much emotion here, right? But like, this is how they're really feeling about you here, right? I feel like they are seeing you as like the other half, right? They are seeing you as like the yin and the yang. They are seeing you like intuitively connected here, right? I feel like they really feel you here. They really feel you. Man, and like it's like a deep well of love here. Like I feel like yeah, they're only showing this like little baby bowl here. They're really only showing you this, right? But this is where they are. This is how they're really feeling, right? And I think you're gonna know, okay, this is how you're gonna know. You're gonna feel like your heart chakra is gonna light up. That's how you're gonna know. Like, that's how you're gonna know of who I'm talking about, right? Like, you're gonna feel this. And then we have the Hangman, yeah. And then we have the Hangman. This is gonna take a lot of time sitting with yourself, being with yourself, for you to truly see like what you're supposed to be seeing, right? Like what you're supposed to be dealing with here, right? I feel like you're gonna have to be extremely connected with yourself to see this come in. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to be in a healing space here, right? See how green this card is? It's like super, super green. You're gonna have to be in a healing space, right? Yeah. I feel like one of you could feel, you could be dealing with a Pisces, with a Cancer, somebody that has like heavy water placements here. Like you're gonna have to be in a space, yeah. Oh, I can't even use my real words. And I'm hot. It is hot. Like I'm so nervous. Oh, I'm blushing. Can you tell? I feel like when this person comes in, they're almost gonna have to feel like kind of like sacrificing. Like I feel like they're not even wanting to show you or share with you like how much they like really feel for you here, right? And so I feel like when they're coming in, it's gonna have to be like very like hanging yourself on the cross, you know, like this is, you know, like I feel like, yeah, when they come through, like it's gonna be something they don't even want to talk about or say, right? And I feel like when they do, it's like, oh, I'm putting myself out on the line here. You know, I feel like it's that kind of thing. I feel like they're not really wanting to, I feel like they're not wanting to put themselves on the line, but I feel like that's what they're going to have to do in order for you to see, like, who they are, what they're really offering here, right? Like, you could be dealing with someone who's kind of shy, right? Or at least shy around you. At least. What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Queen of Pentacles here? We have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like she could think that there's like several options here, right? And I don't think there are. I feel like a lot of the, like, I feel like she's having to like make choices. Like, I feel like, once again, I feel like this feminine energy here is dealing with so many options. Like, but you know, like the options aren't real. I feel like you're at this space here where you're almost like figuring out like, okay, so this one's phony, this one's baloney, this one's, you know, has bat wings in it. Like, I feel like you're figuring out, like, the options and choices that you have aren't really real, right? And that a lot of the options and choices aren't really for you. That's what it is. It's not that they're not real. Like, I feel like these options and choices are real. I feel like they're not real for you, right? They're not for you. They're not for you, right? So so therefore it's not real, right? It's not the option you're supposed to be going with, so it's fake, right? And once again, and then we have the Two of Wands. I feel like you're in this stuck space where you feel like you're having to choose a direction, choose a pathway, choose where it is you're really supposed to be going here, right? Too many. Yeah, I feel like you could have several energies here pulling on your energy. Hey, pick me, go this way, go this way. You know, you have a lot of pick-me's around you, a lot of pick-me's. And then we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, and I feel like you're getting in your head about this. Like, I feel like, scratch my nose. I feel like you have intuition. Like, I feel like your intuition's very strong about who these choices are, who these cups, like all these cups that are being offered to you. I feel like you know right? I feel like you know, like what's who, who's what, you know, what's good, what's not. But I feel like you keep getting in your head about it, right? Like I feel like you keep like I feel like you could have like an obligation, like you know, you feel like you should do this, or you know, like you have to do this, or you told somebody you would go here, right? I feel like you keep getting in your head going back and forth, right? Like even though you already know these people, you already know who they are, what they're about, whatever. I feel like you're still like almost allowing their energy in, right, to some degree. And that's almost confusing you, right? Because you already know, like, hey, this isn't the person for me here, right? Like, I already know I'm not supposed to be hanging out with this person, but I'm still allowing them in, right? And so therefore, it's like tampering with my intuition, because I already know I'm not supposed to be around them, right? And I feel like that's confusing you on your direction as to where to go, right? I feel like a lot of these energies could be like wrapping you up in like manipulation, lie, promises of like a future, or you know, I promise, you know, I'll put you up in a nice home here, or you know, like things like that, right? But I think you're seeing through that, right? I feel like you're seeing through that. What is this Knight of Cups here? We have the 10 of Cups, yeah. When this love offer really comes in for you, oh my goodness. I feel like you are going to be laughing and playing and singing like you are children. Yeah. We have the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. You're going to know who your person is. You're going to know. Like, I feel like you're going to be filled with so much passion, with so much like aliveness, right? Like, I feel like you're going to feel alive. I feel like you're going to feel happy. Once again, it's that romance energy that's coming in for you, right? I feel like it's somebody that really makes you excited, like feel free, feel like a kid, right? Somebody that you can act silly with, right? And like they almost act silly with you, right? Like I feel like it's like somebody where your inner children, right? Your inner children get along, right? It could have to do with music, right? Ooh, but I feel like this makes you nervous. We have the 9 of Swords. I feel like all of this passion, all of this excitement, I feel like for some reason you keep like avoiding it, right? Like I feel like it makes you too happy. It makes you too excited. I feel like you are afraid to get wrapped up in it, right? Like I feel like you're not trusting of this situation here. Even though it brings you happiness, it is your ultimate wish fulfillment here, right? It is your ultimate happiness. It's how you foresee your life, right? It's something that makes you want to get up in the morning and participate, you know, like it's something that, you know, really sets you on fire here. But I think as much of the happy and passion that you're feeling is the same amount of like anxiety, nervousness, distress, right? You could be fearful as to like how things will play out. Like, hey, if I give into this energy, will the same thing that's happened in the past, like, you know, happen again? Like, I feel like you're almost like worried about it here, right? What is this Daughter of Swords? We have the Hermit. Yeah. I feel like, that's gonna, this nervousness energy that you're feeling, I feel like that's gonna cause you to, become more observant of yourself, of the person that you're wanting to deal with here, right? I feel like that's making you really go in and like heal yourself, right? Protect yourself. I feel like you go into self-protection mode here, right? I feel like you could have gotten like hurt in the past. Like you could have had some things going on. So I feel like you're almost like I feel like you could be like nitpicking the situation here. We have the Hermit. That is the card of Virgo. I feel like you could be like nitpicking the situation as to like reasons not to even like get involved, reasons not to even, you know, attend, you know, I feel like you're going within to self-protect, but also heal yourself. Figure out your direction, figure out what it is you really are wanting, right? Like what it is you're really needing to see at this time. I feel like in this space, you're kind of holding back from this other person, this other partner here. But I feel like that's kind of a good thing because it's allowing you to see, I feel like it's allowing you to see like if, you know, if they're really like the one for you, right? Like if the person's really like the one, like they wouldn't, I don't think that they would mind like you having to like take a step back and figure things out for yourself here, right? Like I don't think that they would be pushing you, right? Like I feel like if it's something that you're needing and wanting, I feel like this person's going to be giving it to you here, right? And I feel like that's helping you like to see whether or not you should move forward in it, right? And then we have the 8 of Cups. Yeah. We have the 8 of Cups. I feel like you did have to walk away from this. I feel like the other person like knows and understands that here, right? But I don't feel like it's like, oh my. I feel like you're literally just walking away to like spend time with yourself, see what it is you really want, right? To focus on yourself here. And if they're the right person for you, they'd understand, right? Like you walk away so you can get enlightenment. You walk away so you can see some things a little bit more clear. You could be working with a Leo or a Virgo here. And then we have the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like once you walk away from them, once you kind of get some enlightenment here, I feel like you're really going to see the situation for what it is. For what it's supposed to be, for who this person really is for you and to you, right? And what you mean to them as well. What is this, Lovers? We have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, once you do that, I feel like, yeah. Once you do that, once you walk away and really kind of figure out if this connection's worth it or not, you have the Lovers, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Fool. I think you realize, like, hey, it is worth the commitment. It is worth putting energy and time into. It is worth working with this other energy and giving and receiving with them, right? And I feel like you're going to end up starting something new, right? I feel like when you walked away and you were focused on yourself, I feel like that lets you see who they really are, right? And the type of connection that you guys really have here, right? And I think that allowed you to actually want to invest in it, right? Yeah, because it's your wish fulfillment. We have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you realize like, hey, that's why you walked away, was to get enlightenment, to see if this is really what you were wanting. And you figured it out. And yeah, this lover is really what you were wanting. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like once this relationship kind of gets started here, like once you kind of like stop like playing cat and mouse and running from each other here a little bit, and you're like realizing, hey, like this is really what I want. This is like the direction I really want to go in. I feel like things are going to start moving very quickly for you, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like they're going to come in and like actually offer something serious, offer something that you're really wanting here, right? And then we have the 7 of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're almost like in a happiness bubble here, right? Like 7 of Wands, that's a little bit of a like self-protection here for me. But how I'm seeing this, it's like she's in a happiness bubble. Like no matter what's coming up against you at this time, like I feel like nothing can penetrate this. Nothing can interrupt like this happy, good feeling that you have going on here, right? Yeah, I feel like no matter what comes up against this, like no, like it's going to be a good thing, right? I feel like you're protecting this energy from other people. Right, and then we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you could be protecting yourself. I feel like you could be protecting your intuition, your feelings here, right? Like, I feel like if you feel very strongly and deeply about this, I feel like you're kind of keeping that close to your chest here. Yeah, I feel like you're keeping like the things that you know, the things that you're seeing, the things that you're feeling. I feel like you're keeping that very much to yourself here. I don't feel like you're sharing that with everybody. You may not even be sharing it with this other person here, right? But I feel like you're following your intuition as to whether or not you should take this opportunity here, right? And then we have the 2 of Cups. Yes. I feel like you're trusting in your intuition about this partnership, about the love that's being offered here, right? And I feel like you're not allowing anything to come in and like take away from this beautiful, loving energy that you have here, right? Okay, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy here. Just one. Aromatherapy. Pay attention to how this person that's coming in for you like smells, right? And I say that because like I feel like you guys are going to be attached through like scents, right? Like I feel like your pheromones like mesh well together, right? I feel like that's going to be one of the things that you're noticing when you're around this person is like the smells, scents, how you're feeling about what you're smelling, right? Like I feel like there's a very close connection with your nose. I don't know. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.